Hi guys, it's Mark from ModNTech. I'm just going to give you a quick video on how to change a Game Boy Advance game cart battery. A lot of people are unaware that game cartridges do run out of the battery, which means you can't save data on them, which is especially problematic on Pokemon games and Zelda games. To do this properly, you're going to need a soldering iron with just a tad of solder and the Triforce screwdriver, which I'd highly recommend having anyway, as most Nintendo consoles do require a Triforce screwdriver. I always find it helpful as well if you have a little sacrificial screwdriver or a piece of metal or anything that you don't mind getting a bit of solder on to help push down the battery when it comes to it. That's completely optional, but I do find it helps and makes life a lot easier. So to get stuck into it, the first thing you want to do is use the Triforce screwdriver to take off the screw on the back of the cart. It's the only screw there, so you can't go wrong on that one. Then you're going to want to slide the case so it pops open. Don't try and force it open, just make sure you slide it and it will come open easily. Once you see the game cartridge completely exposed, you're going to see a battery staring you in the face, and you're going to want to look for the plus and minus symbol next to the battery. This is important because you want to make sure you put it the right way around. If you get it the wrong way, it's just not going to save and then you're going to be at square one again. If you do install it wrong, you can just resolder it and do it all over again, but that's just wasted time and you don't want to do that. Now you want to remove the old battery. It's probably best to lift up the battery as you desolder the existing one. There's not much solder there, so if you've got a reasonably decent solder iron, you're not really going to need flux for this. You'll just need to melt the solder, making sure you don't accidentally burn any of the pins on the board. Then you do the same on the other side and lift off the battery completely. Once the battery's off, you're going to want to put in the new battery, so you've got to make sure you put the positive sign to the positive symbol, the plus, and the negative to the negative, which is the minus. You're going to want to rest the battery on top of the board in the correct position, then apply a bit of solder to the side you want to do first. As a little personal tip, I'd advise you not to get too particular on it being perfectly accurate, because once one of the sides is down, the other side is easier to wiggle into position, and then you can recorrect the first side that you've done. In some cases, like the Game Boy Advance game I have here, the battery is resting slightly above the soldering points, and this is where the sacrificial screwdriver comes in. Just a little something to push down the battery to keep it into position while you're putting on the new solder. Once the battery's been replaced, you just put the game back in the shell. It should fit perfectly. Slide the top on and put the screw back in. Now all we have to do is test the game and get playing. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like, comment and subscribe. If you like the Game Boy, which is currently on the screen testing the game out, please let me know in the comments and I'll make another video on explaining how to install the IPS screen, which obviously looks stunning right there. Thank you for watching, people. Take care.